The opening round of the 2024 AMA Pro Motocross Championship will take place this Saturday in Southern California at Fox Raceway. Check out the report for a look at who will miss the race due to injury. Plessinger in. Ahead of his maiden motocross campaign since joining the team this season, Sexton has swiftly adapted to the KTM 450 SXF Factory Edition outdoors, and is coming off a spectacular main event victory at Salt Lake City's AMA Supercross Championship Finals last weekend. With momentum increasing, the 24-year-old is determined to build upon his 6 career 450MX overall wins over the course of this year's 11-round series and to factor in the title race. Fan favorite Plessinger will make his anticipated and welcome return from a fractured elbow that unfortunately ended his Supercross season prematurely. The cowboy himself, a former 250MX national champion, has been busy preparing in the background during recent weeks, due to race his way back to 100% fitness when the gates drop and the season opens. Last year, the 28-year-old finished third in the final 450MX standings with 3 podiums to his credit. Christian Craig in. Fox Raceway will mark the return to action of Christian Craig following an extended time off the bike, but the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna rider intends to keep building throughout the season with limited preparation. Craig has largely been impacted by injury since joining Husqvarna last year, undergoing further surgery on his troubled elbow in March, but being declared fit for the opening round of Pro Motocross 2024. After finishing 5th in the 2022 450MX standings, Craig missed last year altogether outdoors before returning for Supercross. He only made it through 6 rounds with a best finish of 6th in Glendale prior to pulling out of Arlington and opting to further repair his re-aggravated right elbow. Jet Reynolds, Indiana. Reynolds had surgery to repair a shoulder injury during Supercross and will line up for action at Fox Raceway. Hammaker and Mcadoo out. Monsterenergy Pro Circuit Kawasaki teammates Seth Hammaker and Cameron Mcadoo will miss the opening round of AMA Pro Motocross at Fox Raceway on Saturday, the team announced. Citing practice crashes for both riders as they prepared to begin the season, the team will go with just Levi Kitchen this weekend in California. Mcadoo was already going to be a question mark, as he recovered from a shoulder injury sustained in Supercross while Hammaker had raced the final 2 races. Both riders were seen preparing for Pro Motocross, but neither were expected to be at 100% entering the series. No timetable has been announced on either Hammaker or Mcadoo for their returns to racing, but the sentiment seems to be they will be back soon. The second round at Hangtown, just outside of Sacramento, California, goes off in just 9 days' time. Eli Tomac and Cooper Webb out. Tomac recently had surgery on his thumb after sustaining a Bennett fracture and tearing some ligaments. The team is hoping to have him back for the final 3 or 4 nationals, as well as the SMX rounds. Webb had been dealing with a torn UCL in his thumb since Birmingham. He toughed it out for Supercross, but the injury worsened, and he was forced to have surgery. The team is hoping to have him back for the final 3 or 4 nationals, as well as the SMX rounds. Mosiman and Robertson out. Mosiman sustained a neck injury and is consulting a specialist this week. He's out for the season opener. Robertson is out of action for the time being as he recovers from a serious wrist injury. The team tells us that, as of now, there is no ETA for his return. Styles Robertson and Michael Mosiman are continuing to work on returning to full fitness. An update on their return will follow at a later date.